It says it's starting.
Okay, is there a different? There'll be a different link, I'm assuming.
It should. It should be. Says we're live.
Okay. Let me make sure. I didn't get the notification yet.
I'm gonna send you the link. Hold on.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a notification either.
Let me see if I can post this in the previous chat. I put the new link in the previous chat. And then this is the one on the previous video. And so this is the new one.
Yeah, I got the volume 62 already live.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they can hear us. They can hear me. I can see the chat icon moving unless if audio is coming through. So we're definitely live right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
But,
Good morning, then.
We can give it a few minutes if you want.
Oh, yeah. Just give it a few minutes. All right.
Put a message in the previous chat and make sure that
just shoot the breeze.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Stream.
Okay, are we still live?
Yep, the previous chat was closed, so we put the link in there, and so now it should be. We still live though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'm watching it now.
Yeah.
I accidentally dipped out. I'm sorry. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. This is Grown Women Gaming Volume 62. I apologize for the tech problems. I'm not gonna go through it this morning. I don't know. For some reason, YouTube is acting really funny, and thank you for everyone for being patient with that. Good morning, chat, and good morning, panel. Let's start with Miss LBOOGIE 0208.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Saturday morning. Hope you got your coffee and you're ready to get down to some topics.
Okay. Miss CHAREECE, how are you?
What's up, everybody? Again, shout out to Delilah for our tech experts.
She's gonna have to teach me some things.
Thank you. I know, right? This has been rough today, so it's been crazy.
But yes, yeah. Let's get into these topics for today.
And last but certainly not least, Miss Delilah HD, how you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good up until recently. Right now, with this whole issue with YouTube, so I'd like we all been saying, we do apologize for technical difficulties, but thank you for rocking out with us, and I'm glad to be here.
All right then, all right. We appreciate that, and we appreciate you, Delilah. You know, I do. Let's talk about what you have you played anything recently?
Oh man, Anthem, but for the most part. I started a little bit of Metro, got kind of freaked out and stopped playing it. Let's see what else. Crackdown, of course, still trying to finish that. Been taking my time with it. I'm absolutely loving the mindlessness of it. But that's pretty much it for me this week.
All right. That's what's up. What about you, LBOOGIE? What you been playing?
I played it. Yeah, tons and tons and tons of Apex Legends, and I actually got a win with Prophecy this week, a few days ago, where it was 13 kills, y'all.
Wait, you got 13? That's all in spades, right?
Yes. Yeah. I got it was like 4 battles that we had to go through. It was crazy. I'm making a video so that I can post it. But yeah, it was a crazy match. Yeah, I'm getting good at it. And then started kicking off Anthem yesterday, finally, because I was like, you got to play this game. You know you want to play this game. So I played it, and very quickly I'm ranking up, and because I like to play on hard, even though CHAREECE was like, on hard.
I'll be like that too.
But she started to enjoy it too, because we was getting that loot. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it. It does have its flaws, but yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, CHAREECE, what you been playing?
Of course, Anthem. I've been playing that since Monday. But I've also been playing Crackdown, which I absolutely love. Like Delilah said, it is a mindless, blow the fuck up game. It's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome. That's what I've been playing.
Oh, okay. As for me, I've been playing. I just finished Red Dead Redemption 2, like all of it, like the whole
Aw.
story. So that it was good. I'll I'll talk about that in the future. I'm just so the story. Oh my god. Um, and then after that, I've been playing really exploring my PC options. So I've been playing like This Is the Police. I've been playing Magic Duels on PC. I just played 7 Days to Die, I think, on
Mhm.
PC last night. Oh, I played NBA Live 19, which was hilarious because I'm not very good at basketball games, but I like to be I like to have variety. So as long as I'm having fun, I don't have to be the best at it. As long as I'm having fun. Um, let's start with the first topic here. It's everybody heard of Tetris 99?
Yes.
You got
Yes, yeah, I saw that.
you saw that? Okay.
Mhm.
For some it's like a hot game right now, to be honest. For to be a battle royale puzzle mode game. It's very interesting. It's the same thing. It's like a battle royale game, but instead of shooting each other with bullets or guns or weapons of some sort, you shoot them with these bricks, and you gotta. The more that you get these bricks off, you add bricks to your opponent teams. Woo, that was a mouthful. And until you're the number one, and I think it's interesting. I might cop it. I might cop it. What do you ladies think about it? Anyone can chime in when they want to.
I love the concept of this game.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I remember playing Tetris with my cousin back in the day on like the big screen TV, sitting in the middle of the floor. And this is kind of like a version of that. You know, we usually just race against each other who can like stay alive the longest. This is an interesting concept on it. But this sounds nice. I would not mind picking this up.
I guess I go
Okay.
next. For me, like I'm to be honest, I'm not really that interested in it in regards to like Tetris. Because just to me, it's just an old school Tetris game. But I like the spin they're trying to put on it, which is dope. But yeah, it's probably like a no for me, dog.
I know. It's okay. I'm not even tripping, man. I know not everybody would. I just think it was an interesting concept for me. That's what really caught my eye, because I really wasn't even paying attention to Tetris at all. But that battle royale mode, it looked interesting. You know, I might want to dip my toe in it. What about you, LBOOGIE?
Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't play it, but it's pretty cool. Like, I love seeing people enjoying, whatever game they're enjoying. And I think anytime you're like, people say they hate battle royale, but there's such a satisfaction when you know that you beat all these people. Like, you're the last person standing, Right. So I do get that totally. And I know that a lot of people are having a lot of fun. So it's cool. I'm all about more games, new games, different types of games. Better for us.
Oh, okay. I can respect. You know what? I'm not trying to like force it on anybody, because I can respect that. But I really am interested in at least trying it out.
Now, can you only play it on the Switch?
Right, that's a good question. Is it
I think
a
so.
Switch exclusive?
Let me check it out for you. Was it on the Switch?
I think so. But y'all know if they
announced it during that.
Yeah, Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
really?
if they add battle royale to take this game, they're gonna think about adding this to other games.
Man, this is a Nintendo exclusive, man. You know what? And it's a free online multiplayer version.
Right.
Oh, so that means you gotta get you a Switch.
Man,
That's
not
exactly
that.
what that means.
Yo,
right? You say you trying to play though.
Yeah, I'm trying to play, but shit, not right now. Yo, I didn't even. Well, that'll be a good little
Another
incentive.
one bites the dust.
No. It'll be no. It'll be a good incentive, like to actually get the Switch. That'll be like probably like one of the first games I get if I get one. I want to go on this rumor that was sparked up earlier in the week, which personally, in my case, is just disrespectful. But we're we going. It's a quote unquote rumor. So don't. This is based on your opinions and opinions alone. Scalebound could return as a Switch exclusive, according to the new report. So this is gossip from Nintendo Insider that it's gonna one is gonna come back, right? And two, that is gonna be a Nintendo exclusive. My thought on it is like, isn't that a Microsoft owned game, right?
Yeah, IP. Yeah, they own.
I don't know if they own the IP though.
Well, they let it. They abandoned it. Like it's.
Oh, okay.
It used to be an IP that they own. They renewed it and then they let it falter. What that means is that in order for them to keep it, they have to submit information to the trademark office to get it renewed, and that part hasn't done. So anybody can kind of jump in and try to claim it, but Microsoft still got like first dibs on it.
You think Nintendo's gonna do the first dibs? You gonna try to grab it?
It's possible. I mean, we don't know what's going on behind the doors. Microsoft right now has been all, lovey-dovey, hunky-dory with everybody, and they just want to get as many people playing their games as possible, which I get that. So ain't no telling. They could be like, here, Platinum, you can have the IP, and then Platinum like, Nintendo, you want to fund this game, and then boom. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it at all. Like, because usually with these type of things, when there's smoke, there's fire. It may not be Scalebound, but it could be a different IP.
Yeah, okay. I think like people get too wrapped up in this.
But also that they'll let you know just how many people that were interested in Scalebound. Scalebound, anytime you mention Scalebound, it's like Twitter goes crazy about the rumor behind it or what happened with that game, or because whether they like to say it out loud or not, the game showed a lot of promise.
It did.
With playing.
Not to me.
Well, to me it did, because think about it. Flying on a dragon, playing with in an RPG with 4 of your friends. Come on, I've never seen
it seemed like the playing with flying on your dragon was only going to be cutscenes.
But I'm even playing an RPG with 4 of your friends though. Like that part is even still cool. Like even if cool. Let's take the dragons out for a second. Still playing an RPG with 4 of your friends where you can level your characters up. Still pretty darn awesome.
Me and CHAREECE would have been on that like white on rice.
Girl, you ain't never lie.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that. I mean, I don't understand why it hasn't been done already. And so if I was Microsoft, I'd be trying to figure out, because that buzz is still there when it comes to Scalebound, I'd be trying to figure out how can we revive this IP? How can we make this into something? It don't have to be... I was going to say, it don't have to be what it was before, with what Kimya wanted from Platinum. It don't have to, just long as it's close, looks similar, and that it has a great gameplay premise. I think it would do great, but they have to put the money behind it. They have to want it to do something.
They've already put millions behind the game.
And that's the part that trips me out.
What will be interesting to me is to see how many of these squawkers will actually purchase the game.
Yeah, because they could talk about it all day. They don't mean they're going to drop their money.
Right. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel, is that like they're like, oh, Xbox not doing Scalebound, blah, 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 blah. But when it comes down to it, I feel like they're not gonna buy the game. Mm-hmm. Like, so I don't know.
I mean, it's like that with a lot of games, because the average consumer, casual at least, buy only like 3 games a year. Mm-hmm. And one of them is typically like a sports game, like a Madden or a 2K. Right. And then they pick like a Call of Duty.
3 new games? Like 3 new games a year?
$60 games. $60 games.
3 games a year. That's all they buy. Yeah.
And then so it's typically like a Madden. It's probably a Call of Duty, and then so that means you're gonna buy 1 game, more. So everybody fighting for that 1 game. And this is why Game Pass is smart. Like you pay $10 and you can play a crap load ton of games. Mm-hmm. So it's a tremendous value. So I understand why Microsoft is trying to make that push, but yeah.
What about you, CHAREECE?
I would love to see Scalebound come back. I would even love it to see it on Xbox. But if it does come to Switch, I might dust my Switch off and play it.
Dust it off.
Yeah. I love Scalebound. I was hurt when they canceled it. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't think anybody was more hurt than I was, but yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of people was hurt. A lot of people was hurt. A lot of people did not really want to mess with Microsoft after that.
Yeah. Really. But then I started reading about how wasted money. It was like some kind of, I don't know. It was all kind of dirty. But then so then I was like, okay, I can understand why they did it. Maybe So now that this rumor that is coming out on Nintendo, now that shit is kind of shady. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Especially when Microsoft is trying to play nice with everybody. So, but you're gonna go around behind my back and try to steal one of my titles? Nah.
No, you
But
ain't gonna
y'all know Nintendo need third-party games.
Yeah.
But that would be first party. They publishing it.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah, but we don't even know what the deal is. Like, it could be that Microsoft is doing it for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they could, like, everyone's off of that. Oh, Microsoft sold the IP, or the IP is gone, or whatever. But not necessarily. You know, we don't know what's going on in the conference rooms. Like, in all reality, you know.
That is true.
They could be working with them. This could be part of this big deal, you know, that they're trying to ramp up. That, you know, because what it looks like is a lot of it is Microsoft is benefiting. So Nintendo has to be getting something out of this deal.
Well, you say, see, that's the part that I don't get. When you said Microsoft is benefiting, like how so? You talking about tapping into their player base?
Right. Like, we all know that they're trying to get, like, from what all the rumors have been saying, is that Microsoft is trying to get Xbox onto the Switch, like Xbox Game Pass and stuff like that, right?
Right.
So,
see, I look at it differently.
One-sided, you know? That means that they're bringing more people. They're tapping into Nintendo's player base, but what is Nintendo getting out of that? Like, they're either getting Azure services or party chat services. They're getting something, so it would make sense if they were getting this IP, you know?
Yeah, it'd be great because, like, I mean, I would imagine they'll be getting like a better online infrastructure, and we all know Nintendo needs a better online infrastructure.
You ain't never lied.
You know, and so I look at it but I look at it on the flip side, just being you know, Xbox is my preferred console. It's like, what is Xbox gamers, people who only play on Xbox, what are they gonna get? Are they gonna get some Nintendo IPs out of this? Are they gonna? I mean, what are they getting? They're not getting anything. Like, that's how I look at it too.
Yeah, I see what you mean from like the Xbox player aspect.
It's like people who are still like those loyalists who, you know, only play majority of the time on Xbox. All their friends are on Xbox. They don't get 2 cents about the content going to Switch, but they want to feel like, okay, we get what we getting out of the deal. Because it's the same thing with games going to PC. It's like, okay, games are going to PC. That's all hunky and dory and great. But what about PC games coming to Xbox? Like, you gotta. I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of just a solely Xbox only player, and that's the things I've come up with.
Now, what would you want to see on the Xbox that is a Nintendo IP?
Oh my God, it's too much. Smash, definitely. Super Smash Brothers, playing that on the Xbox controller.
Yeah,
stop
it.
Xbox
controller, yeah.
yes, that would be fire.
That would be awesome.
And just like the fact that game Starlink has the Star Fox content in it, and the Xbox version doesn't have the Star Fox content. Stuff like that, just great crossover. See Master Chief and on Smash.
Yeah,
like I could see so many cool things happening.
Now that sounds like a good thought right there.
Another thing too, like, you guys know that game that Bomberman game that recently released on Xbox. It had like Master Chief is a Bomberman character. It had a Grunt as like a Bomberman character. And I'm like, wasn't Bomberman like a Nintendo thing at one point? Like, I'm not 100% certain.
But I first played Bomberman on Xbox though. So I will know.
Yeah, and another thing too, if I'm thinking correctly, like Blue Dragon has a DS game, so they've been playing nice for a long time, Nintendo with Microsoft, and a lot of people don't notice, but they're literally next door to each other in Seattle, like literally next door. To each
they
other.
are. Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, so it's like they probably walk on the street and like probably have lunch or see somebody from Nintendo. A lot of Microsoft employees like leave Microsoft and go work at Nintendo.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
vice versa.
So it's like it's an interesting thing. It's very, very interesting. So I mean, it makes me more excited about like what's gonna happen, because the rumor mill is just crazy right now.
I know. I want to go to the next topic. I want to talk about a quote from EA. Our game changer program is not designed to pay for review content. We don't believe in that. Now, I know and I'm looking at the disclosure of EA. There was an issue with people taking watermarks from content from their games, making them as their own. Also, people that are overhyping the game, knowing that they got paid for it as their game changer program. On EA's defense, right? They have their disclosure that they want them to be transparent as possible with their content, as a game changer. Now, my question is to you. They say they're generally not paid. They're generally not paid. So you telling me? So you just that's cloudy right there. I'm looking at, based on what I'm looking at right now with the EA Game Changer website. So this not like some stuff I'm just spewing out my mouth. Right. People. The thing is, if you're in a program like this, this is how you feel, ladies. How you feel about the situation? Should they be hard? Like, people should be hard on EA for their game changer program and how they do things. And also, if you were in a similar program like this, and say, for example, the game's not hyped as it should be, would you be legit? Would you be a little soft on it? That's what I'm trying to get the words out.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope when you start paying people for reviews.
Yeah, it really is.
So it's just like, how do we trust? And then, like, what's wrong with the game? So, like, what's wrong with the game? Why do you need to pay people? Because there's tons of people that do it for free. So, yeah, I don't know.
They get small stipends from their events, so they get flown out. They get lavish hotel room. Yeah, but that's the truth, right?
Sorry, when you say that, like, I think of this meme that was going around a few months back.
Really? Yeah. You gotta send it to the DM.
Yeah,
so I
would definitely. I'm sorry, I'm disrupting the show, but yeah, I would definitely send that to you all. You gotta see it.
They said they get stipends, stipends could be a lot of things. It don't necessarily have to be like physical items or getting flown out. It could be also monetary stipends as well. How do you feel about this, ladies?
I don't
want to knock their hustle.
YouTube's getting paid. I don't know. It's like you said, it's a slippery slope. I mean, because you don't know what the real opinion's gonna be. Are they just gonna tweak their feelings because they're getting paid? Like, I want honesty. Like, I've been saying this for the longest time. I feel like the industry should be 100% objective. Like, you shouldn't have no tie to it. And this is why I think all reviewers, even the big ones, should pay for their own games. They should have some sort of donation pool that they pull from the advertisement budget and get their own games and titles and not rely on getting free copies and things like that. Because I still even feel that even that goes a long way. Because you cannot tell me that these reviewers, especially recently, haven't had some sort of negative perception going into a game prior to even playing it. Like, you just can't. I mean, just based off what you saw previously with the game, based off what things you've heard from other people, you're gonna go into a game with a certain level of perception. We all do it. So, and I feel like these big reviewers, they do it too. And so with YouTube paying people, I think it could cause more harm than good. But at the same time, like you said, you don't want to knock anybody hustle. Let them make their money. I get it, but it's just, I have my own thought on it.
Okay, CHAREECE.
I'm thinking because it's a way. Okay, you're getting paid by EA to review this game.
They getting stipends and they getting flown out.
Yeah,
so they're getting like
per diem and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, so you may feel a little bit trying to get a little extra. I'm saying I've done that for work expenses. But there's a way that you could be negative about something, but also say it in a nicer way. Maybe EA didn't like the tone of the video, or I don't know. It's just there's a right way to do everything, and maybe this person did it wrong, and that's why EA told them to take it down and take the watermark off. But the whole again, but it still goes back to the fact that you're slightly in a roundabout way paying for reviews. That's still kind of shady on that part. You don't know really who to trust. At least they make you put the watermark on it for you. At least know that is a EA somewhat sponsored review. It makes you distrust all the reviews that you do see. You have to look for the in the small writing. This is a sponsored review. This is a ad. You don't really know what's real and what's fake nowadays. You have to do your own research, and that's honestly in the long run, that's what you need to do. Watch your gameplay videos. Watch your people that you do trust. Talk to your friends, but don't trust everything you read and everything on the internet. Believe it or not.
Right.
Okay.
See, even the dog disagree.
Yeah, even the dog agreed. I'm sleepy. Okay, let's talk. Okay, now, I'm getting whispers, right, of they're gonna put out now March 19th. Google by the shoot they dice in the video game streaming services. I heard they're doing on March 19th. They're trying to do something for GDC, particularly in San Francisco. But they're really out. They're really gonna try to put their ring in this game. All I got is that it's called dubbed Project Stream, and it's a high-end gaming, accessible to gamers who don't own a console or PC. It says all you need is a decent internet connection and a machine that runs Chrome. So that could be a tablet, a PC, laptop, right?
Right, it could be anything. I mean, Chrome is like on the Chromebooks. That's the base of it. Chrome is the base of it. So basically, they send in a browser, like your internet browser. Most people use Chrome. Anyway, so it's gonna be one of those things to where if that's the barrier of entry, it's gonna be super easy for people to get in there. Now, I've heard people who've played the alpha and they say it's good, but sometimes the quality kind of downgrades as you play, but the frame rate and everything is super solid. And that could definitely be a game changer. So I can only see it, if you think about it as far as the gaming industry perspective, I can see it disrupting what Microsoft is trying to do with xCloud. Definitely disrupting it.
Yeah, because you would have a bunch of the haters who just don't even like Microsoft going to them for their needs just because. You know what I mean? Microsoft has to build more loyalty before they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go check it out. I was gonna check this thing out, but I had to be actually working when it comes out. But the thing, if you don't have it has to be the price range. That's what gets me. Can it have enough storage space, cloud storage space? Can it push out good graphics? What is the base set for your internet that you can be able to play these games?
I think 5G has to be more widespread first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All that is good and everything. What games are on it? What am I playing?
They didn't say anything about any games.
The alpha had Assassin's Creed Origins, I think it was, or one of them. One of the Assassin's Creed games is what they did. They had the alpha with.
That was Odyssey. I remember that.
Odyssey, yeah, Odyssey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I passed already.
Wait, why? Why? I mean,
why? No, I passed. First of all, it's when you talking about have to have 5G. Hell, places here where I live at just got 3G. People. Not everybody has good internet.
Yeah,
I think that's the minimum. I think the Wi-Fi is the minimum. If you have Ethernet, you're probably good.
Probably is not a good thing when you're trying to game. I need something that's solid. I'm gonna need somebody else to test this in the backwoods of Georgia, and then come holler at me.
Man, I don't know. I could test it on the streets of San Fran, but I could do that for you. But I agree with CHAREECE. if them games ain't fire, and that price is, I'm imagining that it's gonna have trash games. It's gonna be high price, like $500.
I'm imagining that's gonna be the same games that I'm playing from the Play Store, and that's it. Like, no, boo, that ain't what we're working with here. No.
I'm gonna take a wait and see approach, because I could easily see this being a game changer, like easily. Because just like Boogie said, you're gonna have people who's like anti Xbox, pro PlayStation, pro Nintendo consumers. That's like, yo, I'm not worried about this cloud. I don't gotta use that. I could use, what they calling it, Google Stream or whatever.
Yeah, and if they partner with PlayStation, it's just like, wow.
Go ahead, fill it all the way up.
Because I don't know. They got so much hate, so.
So, the thing, okay, Jonathan B made a good point. He says, I'm interested to see what they have to offer. I wonder if they make their own controller.
They don't necessarily have to, because it's PC, so you can use an Xbox 360 controller, or Xbox One controller, or a PlayStation controller. Like, they don't even have to come out with their own controller. They can say, look, just play your game on PC with keyboard and mouse, and if you want to use a controller here. Like, they don't have to do anything. It's gonna behave just like as if you're playing on PC. But, I mean, it would be cool to see, but I don't think they even want to get into the hardware game that deep. Like, the only thing they make as far as hardware is their little Chromebooks, the little, the Google stick that you could use.
Hot Fire Stick.
No, that's Amazon. I'm talking about the
my bad.
Chrome, what, I can't remember what it's called. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But as far as me making a controller, maybe, possibly, that'd be cool. But I can't see it. They even
I wonder whose servers they're going to be using, though. Like, are they going to be using AWS servers? Because I know that, like, yeah.
Google they have their own thing.
Yeah, but they don't have as many as Microsoft. Like, the biggest leaders are AWS and then Azure. So, that's the one good thing for Microsoft. Like, and I don't know if anybody has been paying attention, but Microsoft has been putting servers in the ocean.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Like, they are trying to be the big dog in the room.
Yeah. That's crazy, because like they're doing it because they don't have to worry about the coolant system. They could use the water. Right. They're already cold enough to keep everything cool. It's fire. They posted a video about it like some weeks back.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. And then I even saw maybe about a year ago when they first started talking about doing it. So they've been doing it for like a year now, putting servers out there. So they probably have like a notable amount at this point.
I'm sure.
Well, March 19th, GDC. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm see how many places I can actually sneak in. I tell you, it's not that hard. There's one thing of like going to somewhere that you got invited to or you signed up for. But actually, dipping in the crowd real quick, go get my blazer and my slacks. I'll be in there. Let me see. Let me go to our next topic. Anthem. Day 0 patch. Let me just click this and click that. All right. I haven't played. But is it how big was it? I haven't played yet. I haven't touched it. But I know you ladies have, so I'm gonna let you guys take the floor on this. And did you guys get a day 1 patch? How did it feel when you jumped in? What was the difference between the alpha, the beta, and the demo? And we can start off with CHAREECE.
Honestly, I think I should go last because
Are you talking about for Anthem?
Yeah, Anthem. Yeah, she's talking about Anthem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go last.
Yeah,
okay, you want to go last?
Yeah, I want to go last.
Okay, LBOOGIE.
Okay. So, I mean, she played the most, though, so she
probably
should go first. Okay.
She kind of want to go, yeah.
Okay. All right. I got it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Go last. I will go first.
Yeah, go first.
I just started yesterday with the ladies, and it's been a ton of fun. Now, Anthem still has a lot of issues as far as, like, I noticed that we get kicked a lot on console, and I've heard that doesn't happen as much on PC. And you know how I am. Like, if you're gonna do something, I really want to get to the space where everything is the same for everybody. I don't like having, people having different experiences or better experiences on different platforms.
Right.
But what was I gonna say? The biggest concern for me is the story, just because for me, I get it, because I've heard a lot of people say this, that you have to, like, it's like a what's the other game that they made, Mass Effect. So you have to kind of like look for the story. You fleshing out the story by talking to people and listening and stuff. And we live in a society, unfortunately, where people don't like to read. People don't like to have to work for the story. They want everything given to them, and they want these nice cutscenes and all that stuff. And it has a few cutscenes, but it's not like constant cutscenes giving you this cinematic story, So I think that for a lot of people, that is an issue for them. Then the only other thing is the loot and the crafting. Like, we had to like really go and look to see how you do this, how you craft, which I don't know if they did this to like string it out longer or not, but when you get a weapon, you have to actually use that weapon and kill a certain amount of enemies before you get the next crafting for that weapon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very iterative, so you can't just, find, go in and start crafting yourself some like rare weapons just because you have rare, products to do that. You have to like actually get the blueprint, and to get the blueprint you have to complete challenges. So there's a lot of steps to do it, but it's still fun. The gameplay is like awesome. The enemies are pretty cool. They don't just stand there and let you kill them. They're actively trying to kill you. Like I said, we've been playing on hard and they kill us a lot, but it creates you have to communicate a lot. And we have to do our combos. So we got into a good rhythm, which I found that combos are like the key to upgrading yourself, to leveling up. But I like it. It builds a lot of camaraderie. Once again, how I am, I don't really like playing with randoms. So this will probably be one of those games that I try to play with people that, are on my friends list constantly.
Right.
All right. How about you, Delilah?
Man, so Anthem's interesting because it's a lot of fun with your friends. The gameplay feels, the flying mechanic, all that feels nice and smooth. I like the gunplay. The weapon sounds nice. Beautiful environment, right? The gripe I have, and it's the biggest thing I noticed while playing it, is the loading screens.
Oh my god, that's the one thing I didn't talk about.
Prominent, like
oh man,
every little thing loading screen. I fly too far back from my group, loading screen. I just got my equipment, loading screen. I gotta want to go to the CHAREECE, loading screen. I want to go to. It's always, and the loading screens are elaborate. They're not like, quick load and you're in. You have to sit there and constantly wait, and so I feel like I'm in the loading screen more than I'm playing the game sometimes.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing because that game, they got it as far as like the gameplay, the feel, all of that. They nailed that. It feels good. The enemies, some of them feel a little bit shallow, but the bigger enemies, the ones with the smarter AI, are really fun to play against. But it's little things like that that really make me super annoyed with the game. Now, I love playing with my friends. As far as with randoms and stuff, there's definitely, it feels a little bit disjointed because you can't say, "Oh, guys, I'm checking this out over here just so we can stay together," so that loading screen won't come up. But yeah, it's a bit disjointed, but it's still, overall, it has a fun factor, and I just hope that EA will be able to clean it up. So that, because I think the game has a lot of potential. And I just hope they clean it up so people can really kind of deep dive into that game and enjoy it.
Yeah, real quick, I just wanted to say that the Apex ping system needs to be integrated into like any looter shooter. Yes. Any looter shooter needs to have that ping system, because if I could just point and click and tell you, look at this, just to tell you to look in this direction is a lot, Mm-hmm. So... I'm hoping that people start picking up on that.
Okay, CHAREECE, the floor is yours.
Okay, before I even start this, I'm going to say that I love this game. That is my disclaimer.
Okay.
I started playing this game Monday during the 10-hour preview that you have with EA Access. This game was shit that day. You could, first of all, you could not get in through EA Access the normal way on the Xbox. You had to go to the website. That was all crazy. That's a whole nother issue. The loading screens were up to 2 minutes long, people. 2 minutes. You could have. I fixed a sandwich. I fixed a bowl of cereal one time. It was ugly. Crashes left and right. Sound dropping out. My husband thought I was just in there in the room yelling at myself because he couldn't hear nothing else. It was not a pretty sight. It was not. So I stopped playing the 10-hour demo when I had less than 30 minutes to play. So again, I'm not still a good game. So the day one patch came out Friday or Thursday night, depending on what time you got it or whatever. So we played yesterday. All of us and the ladies played yesterday, and it was a blast. I think we had like 1 or 2 disconnects. The loading screen issue was cut down. They added a new screen for you. Go to the mission layout. Yeah, that first screen is new people. It was not there last week. It's a cleaner game. And then they released another patch this morning.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a 4 gigabyte patch. It increased the loading screens even more. I mean, decreased them. Like now they don't even finish loading the little bar across the screen. It doesn't even get halfway and you're already into the game. I only had 1 major crash. To compare it to Monday when I had like 3 an hour. I played like 2 hours this morning, had only 1 crash, which honestly is a plus. The loading times are better. The sound did not mess up at all. The backfire on the guns did not overlap or anything. The sound was right. Like they're finally getting the technical issues together. Now the quality of life issues, they're working on that part, and hopefully that'll get done. Because like right now, it's almost a perfect game. My minor complaint is that they won't let you put a waypoint on the map when you're going out of free play. Like for real, I'm trying to get something for one of these quests and I can't find it because I've lost as fuck. But it's a good game. Anthem, it's almost like, I don't want to say it's like Destiny, but it is like Destiny. You just gotta play it and work with them, I guess. And the story issue, I finally caught up on the story. There's basically 3 different stories going on at the same time. And you do have to talk to the people. Has nobody played BioWare games before? The story is little stories made into one big story. You have to talk to everybody. Like, you literally have to if you want to get any enjoyment out of this game. Like, there's a side story going on about this lady who lost her javelin in a card game, and then when she went to go get it back, she kind of beat up everybody in the bar. So that's you don't find that stuff out if you don't talk to her, because apparently she gives you no missions. She's just there in Fort Taurus, just hanging out. And as it's progressing, you're supposed to help her get her javelin back without killing anybody. It's interesting. Not the usual way they do stories in BioWare games, but it's good. I'm liking it so far. Still mad I cannot romance Owen, but I'm getting over it. I'm slowly getting over it.
I'm mad at you. Romancing Owen. Owen is a cool character though. I like his mannerisms.
He is, but wait, when you get further into the game, you do want to smack him a little bit. But he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Yeah. But that's all I gotta say. That's all.
All right. I'm gonna sneak this one in there real quick. Anybody who's gonna play? There's another Division demo coming out next week, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
March 1st.
March 1st.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get into that. Woo.
Yeah. So as far as Division 2, it's a pivot from Anthem. Like you guys know already, I'm not really that hype about it, but seeing people on Twitter, talk about like if they had a chance, to play it, like when they put it at E3, things like that. That's the last time I touched it, and I just hope that it's good. I hope it doesn't fall into the same pitfalls that Anthem's falling into right now. But other than that, we'll see. I'm on the way to see my mindset when it comes to the Division 2, but I think that it could be good. So when March 4th turn around, I'm definitely gonna try it.
Okay. LBOOGIE, you ready?
Ready for what?
You ready to save the world with the Division 2?
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely cop that. But I haven't had a chance to play. So I really want to get my hands on it this next week coming up. What about you, CHAREECE? You gonna try to save the world with us?
Hell yeah. Girl, I've already scheduled it. Like I told the husband, I'm not cooking. We having sandwiches that night.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I already told like the baby, you better get your stuff together for the school the next day. We pulling an all-nighter. Yeah, I'm good. I've already got plans. I got the special edition if I get that 3-day early pass. I am ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch of other things that hit the industry too, like with Reggie retiring from Nintendo, the whole the E3 rumor about Microsoft having 2 next-gen consoles, and then you got like EA and Activision, their CEOs are like one of the most overpaid CEOs ever. EA and Activision Blizzard have the most overpaid CEOs, and then the Avalanche co-founder is leaving the studio. Avalanche Studios. I think they did like I think it was the Mad Max game and a bunch of other stuff. If I'm not mistaken. They recently just dropped another game too. Avalanche. I think they're doing a Rage as well. Rage 2, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I could be wrong. But that was just some industry tidbits.
All right. If you guys got some questions, y'all can put them up there right now. We're gonna go into our final topic. Reggie retired. I saw that. I ain't gonna front. I was kind of like emotional though, because you can tell by that video. I could tell by that video that he really loves what he did at Nintendo, and for any, I think that's awesome. I get happy when someone that seems to enjoy what they're doing actually doing the full circle of their career and actually retiring. That's better than getting fired, getting laid off,
right,
going through the obstacles of the video game industry, and for a person to just do what because you gotta love video games to like really be doing it for like 20-25 years, to be honest. It takes commitment and it takes sacrifice, and I think that's awesome, and it's a little nostalgic factor as well because it's video games, isn't it? It's Nintendo. It's the first thing I touched with my hands. So I may give some shit about Nintendo, but that's how they started it all with me, with my love of video games. Anybody else want to talk about Reggie's retirement?
I do.
You do?
I kind of do, because it's kind of sad in a way. This man has been at Nintendo for 15 years? That's a long ass time. Like, my child is only 12. He's been working longer than she's been alive. Or working at one. What is he gonna do now? You have run one of the most successful businesses in the world. What you gonna do for the rest of your life? It's not like you're gonna sit at home and do nothing, because then you get bored. And I do not see successful people like this being bored. So what are you gonna do? Like, you might take 6 months off, but you gonna come back with something. I can't see it.
He gonna be on the board or something. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the second best thing about this story is that the dude that's replacing him, his last name is Bowser.
Yeah, they named the character after him.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm. You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
Old news, CHAREECE.
That's so funny to me. Like, how y'all got Bowser as the head of Nintendo now. Like, he finally done took over. He got tired of Mario and Luigi.
It's funny. In his office, they got a picture of Bowser, the guy in his office. He got Mario and Luigi tied up in rope and stuff. It's hilarious. I'm like,
That's
wow.
Yeah, I
He
saw
plays
that,
into
but I
the
didn't understand what it was.
yeah.
But
He
yeah,
plays into the fact that his name's Bowser and the character Bowser and stuff. So he plays into it. And I think it's a good transition, for them to kind of for it's because Nintendo America. And I think it's a good transition to kind of because Bowser has been with the company for a long time too, and so I think it was just a natural maturation of like, okay, now he's gonna head it up, and and congrats to Reggie. He's able to retire on a high note. Nintendo's doing great. It's not like
right.
Nintendo's doing bad and he gotta leave. I think it's great for him. Right now it's a good time, kind of like retiring on top, if you will. So, congratulates to him.
No, that's
So,
fine.
yeah.
I like how the flow works. It don't. Sometimes we talk about a topic and we dip off a little bit, and then we come right back and we get back to the topic. LBOOGIE, you don't want to talk about the man retirement?
No, not really.
Yeah,
I mean, like anytime somebody puts in work, like because you guys are saying the same thing. Anytime somebody puts in that many years in a company, it's an achievement. To be able to stay somewhere for that long. So it's a great achievement for anyone to retire.
hmm
But yeah, I mean, Nintendo's doing well, so
Yay them, huh?
yeah,
yeah,
yay
yeah.
them. Not really, because I don't see too much change as far as their strategy. I mean, they've already been really receptive to like bringing out their IP and doing things that gamers want, and now you hear about them partnering with Microsoft on certain things. So I don't see too much of it like their gaming strategy changing with him retiring. So I think it's a win-win all around, and it's just good all around.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Okay, I got one more. I know. I'm sorry. Are you guys excited for GDC?
Ooh,
It's coming up It's coming up in like what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, I'm excited for the news that's going to come out of there. It seems like more and more people are using GDC as like what what E3 used to be, because E3 used to be only industry people. So,
Mhm.
and there isn't that anymore. So it seems like people are trying to utilize GDC as their industry only event.
yeah. I mean, I agree. I think GDC, the way it's targeted now, they got so many things that go on during that show. Like, I mean, they do these indie forums where you see like new games and stuff now. They do these talks that they post online so people can watch them. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime it's an ability for me personally to learn about new games in the industry in general, I'm all for it. So I'm always excited during GDC, ED3. I mean, excuse me, E3, E3,
E3.
E3, PAX, like all of those conferences, everything. I'm always excited because I love hearing about new games, love hearing about the industry. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to what comes out of this, especially if a lot of these rumors are true.
Mhm. Um. All right. Well. I will be attending Women in Gaming Luncheon this year. Will be year 3 for me. Also, I will be going to the Blacks in Gaming meetup as well for Microsoft this year. Um, I'm gonna try to get as much content as I possibly can without making me look like a weirdo. But I'm gonna try to absorb as much information as I possibly can. And I think it's always good that if you're if like in your town or in your city, and they got things that's in video game, like something that not even just video games, just in the area that you love to do, and it's free or
Yeah.
it's cheap. Because sometimes I'm really gonna put, they talking about for GDC, they want a rack for 3 days, a rack
Oh
for three
wow.
days. So
Some
no,
people may not know what a rack is. You might want to enlighten them.
I'm sorry. A rack is $1,000. Okay.
Yeah, but listen to
So
y'all trap music.
I'm telling you. So I'm not gonna. And plus, that conflicts with my job. But these Microsoft events, you got people from Microsoft who works for the company. Sometimes Phil will be there. Sometimes Aaron Greenberg will be there. Sometimes Shannon will be there. And then people from PlayStation, PC, indie games, VR games. They all come together. We network. We talk about games. We fire chat. It's all good. I love it. I love it. I'm thinking about an outfit to wear right now.
Per usual.
Per usual. You know me, I gotta be fresh to death, man. Okay. Let me start with, we got a question from Jazzy New. Maybe you talked about it, but people are losing their shit over recent Microsoft rumors that, I mean, what is the feeling on that? To me, it's no big deal, but people are losing it.
He didn't say exactly what he was referring to, because we talked about a lot of things. So could you clarify what topic?
Like, am I losing, like, if I'm losing my shit because of these rumors? No, because this is the thing. The people that's losing their shit is the people that only play on Xbox. They don't play nothing else.
Right.
That's the ones that's losing their shit. I get what you're saying, but I'm not losing it because it's not gonna make or break me playing my games, because I have, like I said, I constantly tell people, if you want to be a content creator, if you want to be like telling people how to game or your opinions about games, you cannot be one-sided. I feel that the people that's going through it is the people that's only playing Microsoft, and I don't even, it don't even faze me. It don't even faze me, because one, I don't have a Switch. Well, I want Switch to bring something to Microsoft, yes, but I'm not going to go goo goo gaga on a piece of hardware that I don't have.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, so I mean, if he was talking about rumors, like, it's a bunch of rumors going on right now. In regards, he was talking about specifically, we talked about it already, but the content going to Switch and all of that, Xbox Live going to Switch, and I mean, excuse me, Game Pass and all that going to Switch. And like I said, I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it because I have both platforms. So for me, it's not, I'm happy. I get to get my achievements while playing on Switch. And that's really all I want, being someone who prefers the achievement system in the community on Xbox. But also the big rumor was the Microsoft plans to show 2 Xbox consoles at E3. So I thought that's what he was referring to when he's like, are the rumors true or whatever. It's a lot of rumors right now. It's crazy right now. So I do want to get you ladies' opinions on that. Like, as far as Microsoft announcing 2 next-gen consoles at E3, do you feel like it's too soon, considering that the X came out not too long ago? And so let me get your opinion.
I still got my fat baby.
Mm-hmm.
My fat baby, I'm telling you, me and my Xbox. I got the 2nd generation Xbox, the big boy. So I'm ready, because I know that's the next thing I need to upgrade. So I'm lightweight. If they do show some at E3 and the price might be right, yeah, I might cop it because I need that upgrade. But if they don't, I just go get the X. But I'm interested. I'm interested on what they got.
All right. LBOOGIE, what you think about this?
I'm like totally fine with the new hardware coming out, just because I know that it'll be 7 years since the OG Xbox came out, which I think people seem to forget. Yeah. And we've had 7-year iterations before. So, I'm totally cool with it.
So you don't feel like the X, you just look at the X as being like, oh, it was a hardware refresh and that was it. But it's still part of this gen. But the new console will be more of a, like, the next gen, I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because the X, I guess, we were not supposed to have any what's names anymore, though, right? We're not supposed to have any, what do you want to say? Like, anything that comes, we're going to be able to play all of our games on it.
Right, it's going to be forward compatible. That's the rumor, is that the Xbox One X, Xbox One S, anything right now that was released with this generation, it's going to be forward compatible with the next generation. Kind of like PC, kind of like cell phones. You can still play apps. Right. It's the same apps on your new cell phone. So I think if that's the case, if that's what they're going to shoot for, then I'm all for it, because that means I can wait. I love my X. I think it's great. I can wait. Now, unless that new Xbox, the Anaconda, come out and that junk's super fire and it's like 4K 60 everything across the board, and then I'm like, yo, I have to get the latest and greatest, boss. That's just what I do.
Latest and greatest race.
I just gotta do it. That's what I do. It's I want the best performance. I mean HD. Think about it. I mean, I want the best. You know what I mean? So it's like, if they come out with a system, I'm gonna entertain it. I'm gonna see what's popping. But the X definitely allowed me to take my time, allow me to wait because I can still play the games when they drop.
Okay.
What you think about CHAREECE?
I'm kind of with you. I think even though if a new system does come out, I'm gonna wait on it, but I'm most likely going to get it. But my X, I'm happy with my X. I finally upgraded my TV. This shit is beautiful, and I'm gonna see what's coming out. I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna, maybe wish I could get it, but I'm not gonna get it because I'm extremely happy with what I already got right now.
Right.
I see no reason for me to upgrade, but hey, if somebody else wants to, do you, boo?
Okay. LBOOGIE, did you say your 2 cents on this?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we ain't got no questions today. We just had one. That's cool with me. All right. Well, I will. Let me do one quick look, so in case I didn't miss anybody, because I don't want to miss nobody questions.
Right.
Oh, Boogie.
If you got questions, put them in now. Like,
I'm saying, but Boogie, what happened with our contest this week?
ooh.
Oh, Tiger King won. I thought you guys saw.
Girl,
yes, but don't nobody listen on audio know about who won.
Yeah, we had a giveaway. I forgot we everywhere now. We on Apple, we on Spotify, we on Anchor. You can listen to us on a bus, in the Uber car, on the way to the club, on the way to the Waffle House, on the way to the after party. Shout out to Waffle House, man. We don't got none over here, but I missed that. Tiger King had won a copy. I think you wanted it on PC for Anthem. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for everybody that entered.
Yeah, that's what he said he wanted it on, was on PC.
Yeah, so we will do some more like throughout the year, but it's just a little thing that we try to do this show support to everybody who supports us, because we really appreciate you guys coming through every weekend and supporting us on all our streams. I'm looking. Nope, no questions. Okay. Let's do our outros. Let's start with Miss Delilah HD.
Yes, you guys know you can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, right here on Grow Women Gaming. Catch me on Tick Podcast this evening. I also will be on PTK Blam's podcast, The Shop, later on today, so check me out there.
Oh, so you doing 3 podcasts?
Yes,
today?
man, I'm going in today.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be tired by the time I hit the late night show.
You better take a nap.
Tired. I might just send Kel a message and be like, yeah, I can't make it, dude. Like, it's not gonna work. But just for fair warning, unless he's listening to the show, seriously doubt it. But anyway, yeah, you guys know you can catch me here. Love the show, love the people, love the interaction, and thank you guys for dealing with us with the technical difficulties. We really appreciate y'all. Talk to you guys next week.
All right, CHAREECE, take us away.
Thank y'all, everybody, for coming to chill with us this afternoon. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for interacting with us, and thank you for just being with us. We'll see y'all next week, and it's your girl CHAREECE.
You ain't streaming?
I don't know. Work is killing me. I didn't stream any this week, and I'm pissed.
Okay.
Sorry. Rant. Bad, Tora.
It's okay. We all rant sometimes. Trust me. I rant to myself all the time in the mirror. Like, lady, don't. All right. And Miss LBOOGIE 0208?
Yeah, you guys can catch me weekdays on Mixer, LBOOGIE 0208. And I try to stream every day around 10 o'clock, but I think that's going to change because I'm trying to get my workout on. So we might have to change those stream times. But y'all catch me on Twitter because I'll let you guys know what we're going to do. And thanks for everybody coming through. We really appreciate you guys. And yeah.
All right. And last but certainly not least, it's me, Lady Infamous 415. You will see me on Twitch all the time. Lady_Infamous 415. And we got this is the police. We still got Horizon Zero Dawn. We still got God of War. And we got the Twitch exclusive of NBA Live. And thank you for everyone that stopped by this morning. Thank you to my lovely panel doing what they do best. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed. See y'all later. Peace.
Peace.